What's up, guys? So this is my first ever pickleball experience, like, period. I have never stepped foot on a pickleball court before. Now, how I ended up here, I'll probably go into it more at some other date, but basically I grew up as a tennis player. I competed at a really high level, almost went pro. I was traveling, playing tournaments, played in college, played in high school. And one of my longtime idols growing up was Andre Agassi. And one day I was just talking to some coworkers and friends about, this incredible match with Agassi and Pete Sampras. It went on for like 6 hours. It was just an epic battle. And I showed him a video on YouTube. And then after that, YouTube algorithm kicks in. Andre Agassi is now doing the whole pickleball thing. And I started watching. I started watching his pickleball videos. I'm like, it wasn't what I thought pickleball was. And there is some of it, like there's different skill levels, right? And I'm one to talk because I have zero experience. I'm probably going to be sucky when I start this, but there's levels to it. And what I've seen of pickleball is just people like literally like dinking the ball back and forth, and I didn't really understand. I'm like, where's the aggression? Why are they just like tapping it back and forth? Why aren't they hitting the ball? And then I saw Agassi, playing against McEnroe. I think that was the first one I watched. I'm like, these guys are smashing it. Like, this is the Agassi I remember watching on the tennis court. He was not, taking it easy. And so it intrigued me. So, long story short, I got a pickleball bat or paddle, right? That's what they call these things. This is part of a 1999 set. It came with 2 paddles and 2 pickleball balls just to mess around with, mess around with my kids at home. But I've never been on a pickleball court. Today's the day. Really don't know what I'm getting myself into, but here we go. All right, so I'm parked pickleball courts out here. This is how I found this place is on Facebook. This is a league, a local league. These guys play a ladder system. So we're going to go say hi and see what's up. I do not know what to expect, y'all. I don't know why, but I feel a little nervous.
But you didn't bring a stand? You could put the stand up and set it up, have the whole thing?
I probably will at some point. This is the beginning of my pickleball journey. I don't even know where this is going to head.
Well, you couldn't pick a better crowd. Easy going. We're gonna play. We play to people's level, basically.
Okay.
We're not trying to embarrass nobody. We're not trying to slam or anything. Just trying to hit good points.
So if it bounces, can you then step into the kitchen?
Yes. But then you have to meet.
Get it if it bounces.
Okay.
Then you immediately have to get out of it because
Right.
if somebody hits it back at you and it doesn't bounce.
But if it's in the air, you can't be in the kitchen, right? When you're hitting that. Okay, got it.
Okay, you're ready. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Done playing for the day. Played 3 matches. I got sweat in my eyes, so it's burning. Forgot what that feels like. My $19 Target paddle held up. Won 2 out of the 3 matches. I mean, These guys were so nice to let me into their community. I think it's kind of funny because when they saw me walking up, they knew I was a beginner because of my paddle. And first time out on the court, guys, it feels great. My legs, I can't even talk. My legs are wobbly. I'm so out of shape. I was really starting to feel it in the third game. It is pretty hot out here, to be fair, but what a great time. Great community. You know, years ago I wanted to take up tennis again in Northern California, and there just aren't as many tennis facilities up here as there were in Southern California, at least not from what I remember growing up. It seemed like there was a tennis club everywhere in Southern California. And I realized that there's not as many tennis clubs as there used to be either, even in SoCal. But having said that, you know, even though I had my tennis gear, I couldn't find anyone to really play with, at least no one that was close. It's like hour and a half drive to get to anyone to hit a ball, you know. So, you know, out of frustration and just for a love of the game and just generally missing it, this could be a good way for me to go, guys. I'm actually kind of excited. I'm going to try and get out here once a week at least. Just join the community and work my way up. We'll see where it lands us. And I don't know, what do you guys think about this paddle? Think I should get something else? Leave a comment down below. I'm new to this, so leave me suggestions down below. Just to give you some context, maybe help you give me a recommendation. But coming from tennis, volleying, I found like I was lacking some power because, you know, in tennis you kind of come under the ball. In pickleball, it's kind of more flat and almost like a flick in some cases. So that's something I got to learn, but maybe to compensate for that, I wouldn't mind a little more power. Definitely wouldn't mind a little more spin. So anyways, let me know. See if there's something you can recommend down below. Let me know down below. But that's it for the very first video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to take you along my journey as much as I can. Maybe I'll use a nicer camera. I'm just doing this all from my phone right now. And we'll catch you next time.